Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the second match night of RSC Finals. Tonight we have two matchups once again. We have the Prospect Finals and the Master Finals, where Hostile Takeover will take on Blacktips and Andromeda will take on Kawaii. Joining me on the desk is MD. Producing is Russ. How are you doing tonight, MD?
Feeling pretty good. Got a few games in to get myself warmed up personally so I could be ready for casting, have all my mechanics back in my brain. And I'm excited to see how this matchup goes because I believe this is Shellcore's first season, so we're gonna see if they're gonna be able to take the championship in the first in the maiden voyage of this franchise.
Yeah, and I mean, the lineage of this franchise is, of course, very well renowned, taking over from Flower Road, who won quite a bit of championships over their time and Winter's reign. Now Ferris, the GM, taking over, trying to get a championship for his franchise, first time around. But enough yapping. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket and how we got here. Looks like, yeah, on the bracket we have it's an 8-team playoff or 6-team playoff, sorry, for Prospect. 12-team tier, I believe, and Hostile Takeover did have a bye. Blacktips did not have a bye. They were the third seed, so they did play an extra round, and they both made their way here. Hostile Takeover probably had an easier path, but counts or none of that matters when you get to this matchup. Throw all the stats away. It's just who's better on this day.
Yeah, gotta hope that both teams came in ready to go with. They hope they had decent scrims to get them up and running, and on top of that, just had a good mindset coming in. I mean, I'm sure some of these players have been in this situation before, and playoffs is always fun. Can be a little nerve wracking, especially if this is maybe your first time playing on stream, because a lot of these guys don't play on stream throughout the season. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at the overall season team stats to see how things stack up. And looking at the overall stats, it is widely skewed over to Hostile Takeover's side here. I mean, they are absolutely on fire with every single one of these stats, just over Blacktips in every single category.
Yeah, looks like Hostile Takeover are pretty dominant. 41 and 15 is a very impressive record, and Black Tips are certainly going to have to respect the other team. The sheer amount of goals, the assist, and the goals against, like 90 less than 100 goals against over the course of a whole season. That means your team is really solid. They are not a glass cannon. They are going to shut down everyone as well as assert themselves on offense and just do everything really well.
Yeah, I mean, just 178 goals on the season, on 485 shots, 36.7 shooting percentage as a team is crazy numbers. But Black Tips there, while the stats put a put a story in your head, obviously Black Tips have gotten here, so they are as well a strong team. So you can only imagine what's going through their minds as we move into the player stats over the season. Gonna take a look at Hostile Takeover first, and leading the charge, we have Blitz with 56 games played on the season, 58 goals, 146 shots, 39.73 shooting percentage, as well as Rinny Boy coming in with 39% shooting percentage on the season as well. So two players putting in fantastic shooting numbers.
Yeah, and Drizzy, I believe, has the highest SPV in prospect this season, as around 104 SPV, which is nearing double promotion territory. So definitely one to look out for, uh, as he will be a sure threat. And let's move on to the black tip side. Looks like they have a very well set three-man starting lineup. It's going to be Mouse, Tanini, and Mom Jeans. All pretty good at the offensive end. Looks like the top assister is Mouse, so he's going to be the playmaker. He's the one to watch. He's going to be the one who can get things going for his team if they find themselves in a rut.
Not only that, Mouse is also coming in with the most demos on his team as well at 61. So between Mouse and Blitz, I'm expecting to see a bunch of demos because we didn't really touch on it, but Blitz is coming in with 98 demos. So I'm expecting to see a lot of explosions all the way across the field.
Yeah, that is a lot of demos for Blacktips to deal with. They aren't too shabby themselves, all in the upper around the 50s area, 61, 52, and 47 respectively. But yeah, as Blitz, they have to look out for because he's gonna try and just make all of their cars into smithereens on the pitch. But definitely Blacktips are not massive underdogs. They were very good this season as well.
All right. So now that we've looked at the stats, go ahead and get your predictions in chat if the prediction isn't already running. From you, Taco, as we slowly start getting the players on the field, what are your predictions going into this? I mean, I I guess you would be expecting Hostile Takeover to take this handedly, but like we keep saying, stats only tell one part of the story. It's all about who comes ready to play on game day.
Yeah, definitely. I would expect Hostile Takeover to be the favorites, but it's not overwhelming, I would say. Probably, I think we'll get probably 6 games. I don't think we're going to get a sweep. Um, but yeah, let's just get into it, I guess. I think we are ready to go at this point, but Hostile Takeover, I'm going to predict in 6 games. MD, you have any predictions?
I'm going to say I think I have to bet against you here. I feel like Black Tips can potentially take this. I do kind of agree that it's going to go 6, but I have it going the other way. I think Black Tips take it 4-2. As the teams are joining the field, we're going to go ahead and get this game started. We have Shellcore on the orange side. We have you have Shellcore on the blue side. We have Black Tips on the orange side as the game is underway. Tony immediately going for a quick shot here. It's going to roll down off the backboard. DrizzyJ's able to clear it. And finally, we have even just a little bit of rest. Mouse trying to get a backward shot. Sets it up for a teammate. Is anybody there? No, it's going to get cleared away. Hostile Takeover immediately under pressure from a fiery Blacktip squad.
Oh, look at the turn back in from Tanini, who just can't find the mark. And they, yeah, Blacktips have the overwhelming pressure to start the game. Ryguy doesn't have a lot of boost. Mouse is up early. He calls off Tanini. Maybe should have left it for Tony there. Mom Jeans gets a really good 50. No one's going to be back for a little bit. Gets it over Blitz. Mouse is on the back post. And Mouse taps it home. And Blacktips have come out to play early.
Blacktips putting Hostile Takeover immediately on notice. A great pass from Mom Jeans all the way over to Mouse, who puts it in the bottom left corner. Hostile Takeover go down 1 early. 4:17 remaining. And just great pressure coming out from Blacktips to force Hostile Takeover into their own half for the majority of that first minute.
Yeah, good 50 there. Leaves it for Drizzy. Mouse plays it to the back wall. Good touch. Tanini will delay it and play it to the corner. Mom Jeans is up. Plays it down, but Drizzy turns. Drizzy might be able to get back to this ball, but no, Tanini up so early. Ryguy might miss this ball. He's got to be careful. Blitz plays it out. Drizzy is back. That one's going to hit the back ball. Who's next? It's Mom Jeans, but Mom Jeans not able to do so. But look at that. I love that. Boost starvation. Drizzy doesn't have any boost. He's stuck in his own end. They're all really stuck on their own end, except for Blitz, who it luckily comes to. But again, that should go right to Mouse, though Mom Jeans is going to take over. And finally, Hostile Takeover are getting some ability to get some offense going themselves. Oh, and we are going to continue on as a Hostile Takeover here. Shot Drizzy from downtown is able to capitalize on a defensive mistake, and Drizzy will get his first goal. Mom Jeans doesn't have the boost quite to get back. Well, it's all tied up 1-1, and anyone's game. Not even halfway through this first game. Ryguy is going to have space to collect this one and take it up the wall. Gets a really good control, but Mom Jeans is next. Blitz is waiting at the back post, really sound fundamental back post defense, and able to send it away. Mouse plays it off the back wall. Ryguy doesn't have boost. Mom Jeans will win a 50, but Blitz is up so early and able to clear it away. Tanini gets an awkward touch. That one's just gonna go straight in. No, Mouse is able to recover and make the save. Oh, a redirect attempt just off the mark. Tanini is able to keep it in, and the pressure keeps coming for Blacktips. I don't know how this game is still 1-1. It looks like both teams could score at any moment. Mom Jeans able to keep it alive and win that touch, but again, it feels like the pressure is just coming up off Blacktips. They already have 5 shots in this game.
My apologies for leaving there for a second, but I am back. Yeah, Blacktips have come to life a little bit here. They have 5 shots on net, and Hostile Takeover are finally getting at least some kind of pressure, but now they're just locked in their own half again as Mom Jeans makes a mistouch here. Tanini has to rush back, is able to corral it in the corner, pops it out, but it's right to DrizzyJ. DrizzyJ with a shot. Mom Jeans is able to clear it away, gets the save, but it doesn't go very far. Ryguy comes flying in. Tanini able to get a 50 on the backboard. Mouse misses the touch. Somebody has to go for this ball now. It's a 50 in the midfield. Mom Jeans can finish this touch. 2 players come together. Ryguy is able to clear it away. Blitz tries to send it downfield, but is unable to beat Mouse.
Yeah, they gotta be careful about that double commit. Mouse is drawing them in, gets a pass to Mom Jeans, but Mom Jeans is unable to find that near post shot. Ryguy clears it. Mouse is looking very dangerous, pops it up for Tanini. Tanini should win it. Drizzy just is able to predict where the shot is gonna be and luckily keep it away, but Tanini is looking dangerous to score. Mouse is gonna have a free touch. Again, another double commit. And Blacktips, as good as they have been, they have to look out for the double commit. Here's a pass to Mom Jeans, and just off the mark.
Tanini has to rush back now. Drizzy has an opportunity on net. It does get cleared away. And Blitz puts an amazing shot on net there, right down the center. Tanini was trying to get back, had to avoid Drizzy on the potential bump, and unfortunately the ball will go into the back of the net, and Hostile Takeover will take the lead.
Good shot there from Blitz. Tanini's touch was a little wayward, but he was rushing because of the immediate threat, and it left no one in net. He had to go back to cover his own pass. Tanini is able to control it. Blitz pops it up. Who's going to be up? No one. Mom Jeans is just going to take it. But again, look at the boost stealing. This time from Hostile Takeover. Drizzy's going to get a 50 and play it up the wall. Tanini is going to go for this somehow. He doesn't have any boost, but he tried to at least. Drizzy's pass is going to hit the back wall. Mouse is patient. And look out, Ryguy needs to make a good touch, and he does. Time is ticking down. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. They need to make something happen. Mouse will keep it up. Can anyone get their Mom Jeans? Is saved away, and Hostile Takeover survive.
After the start that Blacktips had, Hostile Takeover managed to rally and take the 2-1 victory. Good stuff from them. The defense managed to stabilize. They kept every single shot that was coming their way out of the net after the initial goal, and were able to just slightly pull ahead. Blacktips were threatening towards the end there. Mom Jeans had the angle, but just was unable to put it on target. Good stuff from Blacktips, but an even better game from Hostile Takeover to come back into that one.
Yeah, really good game from Hostile Takeover there, composing themselves as it looked like Blacktips had an overwhelming offense. I mean, 9 shots in this game is a pretty good number, but they just weren't able to find the shooting touch. Hostile Takeover being the more composed team, Drizzy having the most shots, but Blitz able to score a goal on 1 shot, so they're being more efficient, and a really gritty win, but a much needed win to give your team some momentum going into this into the middle of the series now.
Yes, don't forget to get your prediction in for game number 2 as we load up into Urban Central here. A great map to play on. It has a nice backdrop to it, and the teams are going to get fired up, ready to go. as we get started for game number 2 here. Hostile Takeover have one game lead in the series so far, but Blacktips were on fire at the beginning of game number 1, so we have to see if they're going to maintain that exact type pressure that they had already.
Yeah, we will have to see as a long clear. Mouse doesn't have a lot of boost. That boost spawned right after he left the net. A DrizzyJ shot from a sharp angle somehow goes in. I think it caught me as surprised as the entire defense. Tanini, I think, got a little bumped, and what a shot from DrizzyJ.
That was a great shot coming out from DrizzyJ. Low on boost as well. Manages to slot it into the back of the net. Nobody was expecting him to get that angle. And now, Blacktips are on the back foot. Rather than being ahead like they were in game number 1, Mom Jeans has possession. Able to pop it over one, but right guy able to get a touch. It's going to go as far as DrizzyJ. DrizzyJ's going to put another shot on target. Mouse is back. Does manage to stretch and get the save. But that was very dangerous territory coming out from Hostile Takeover there. That's a great touch from Tanini.
Tanini's going to get a really good 50 too. Guy is going to have to make a good touch. Blitz is going to protect his boost, get the ball out, try and pass it to DrizzyJ. Gets a pinch that goes a little too far away. Momjeans is going to have space. An isolation play. Mouse is going to force someone to make a touch. No one does, so Momjeans is going to fake the ball out, fake Blitz out, and leave it for Mouse to come in. But Mouse is going to probably want that one back instead of making a touch. Momjeans can't read the back wall, and Guy will say, thank you very much. I'll just tap this home myself.
Guy putting the team on his back for that one, slotting in the second goal for his team. Great clear to put it downfield, just waterfalls down perfectly. He's able to just slot it into the back of the net. Now we have a 2-goal lead here for Hostile Takeover. The offense has definitely come alive, and it seems like Blacktips are struggling a little bit.
Yeah, Blacktips are not having that same momentum that they had to start this series. Hostile Takeover have adjusted, and they have to keep this man right here on the screen, DrizzyJ, under control if they want to win this series. Blitz is going to back pass it to Guy, and look at that boost protection, a huge pinch. If that went in, that would have been insane. But DrizzyJ is going to try and pass it. That's an awkward bounce. Look out. Tanini might have a pinch to the middle. Momjeans is already up. A demo comes out, a huge demo, and we were talking about Blitz and his 91 demos. That one was a big one. Momjeans up. Mouse is lurking, but Blitz sends it away.
Just not the touch that Momjeans wanted to get that down to Mouse. It wasn't strong enough, so Blitz was able to clear it. Now Guy has possession, gets a great 50 in the midfield. Mouse is going to clear this over everybody's head. He's going to get in the net. No, Blitz manages to rush back. Gets a 50 with Tanini. Tanini wins this 50. DrizzyJ is up. Mouse is able to get the touch, but right now there's nothing really threatening coming out from Blacktips as Blitz gets another demo to add to his tally.
Yeah, Blitz is just harassing them. He's letting his teammates strike the fear of offense into them, and he's just taking people out of the play. Blitz is now on the ball, trying to get a good 50, but Mouse is really good control. A great flick. This is really good play from Mouse. Now Tanini is going to fake it out. Momjeans is trying to pass it to his teammate Tanini. Maybe should have left that for Mouse, but regardless, this could be a counterattack. Mouse is able to make the save, but they're going to need some offense, not just some heroic saves from Mouse on the defensive end, but some heroic shots on the other end. DrizzyJ is able to make the clear, and Hostile Takeover have complete control of this game, it feels like.
Not only complete control of this game, that's a great shot from DrizzyJ off of the pass from Blitz. These two are absolutely locked in right now. Picks up the boost, pitches it off the backboard, and DrizzyJ's able to put it top left corner.
And that's
not only has Hostile Takeover taking control of this game, they have complete control of the boost totals as well, because Blacktips have been so low on boost this whole entire time.
Yeah, you're very right about that. The boost is definitely a big thing. We've seen Hostile Takeover whenever they have opportunities to do so, are stealing that corner boost, and a huge dunk in midfield and Drizzy just comes out of nowhere and slams this one in. It looked like a potential solo play. Tanini couldn't read it. He couldn't get up there that fast. Drizzy just slams it back where it came from. And they have to find an answer for this man.
Drizzy is absolutely popping off right now, and Blacktips are scrambling on defenses. There's a double commit between Tanini and Mom Jeans. Tanini does demo blitz out of the way, but Mom Jeans has to leave it for Tanini. Tanini will clear this downfield. Only goes as far as blitz. I believe we have a disconnect there from Mouse. No, Mouse is moving. Okay. Mouse just stopped on my screen for a bit. But DrizzyJ is going to keep pressure on for hostile takeover. Tanini finally gets a touch, trying to get it cleared, but they are not getting the clears they need. Finally, Mom Jeans is able to get this across the midfield line as Blacktips are looking for answers right now and just hoping to maybe get at least one goal. They're being absolutely shut out.
A big 50 there. Rye Guy's going to be on the end of it. Tanini is going to get it clear. This one has to be a goal. They've got a 2-on-1. A fake out. Tanini is somehow saved by Blitz, and they just can't score. They don't know what to do. Here's an inside pass. Mom Jeans over the bar. Mouse can't read the touch. Rye Guy gets a bump, and hostile takeover have completely taken over the series.
Tanini's going to try to get one more for the road, but it's just going to fall down. Oh, across the midfield line, hostile takeover. Quite literally living up to their namesake. They are taking over this. Had no offensive pressure this game, and hostile takeover was just all over the field, midfield, in their own net, just crashing on the ball wherever they could. Blacktips are looking for answers, and right now they're kind of just playing at hostile takeover's pace, and that's not doing them any good.
Yeah, I mean, the hat trick from Drizzy has certainly asserted himself into the series. We talked about how he had an insanely high SPV. In fact, I just looked. The next highest SPV is 76. He has an 104 SPV, so nearly 30 higher than anyone else in Prospect. Certainly showing that and popping off in the finals. Definitely, probably, or I guess MVP candidacy and the forms already went out, but and it's based on the regular season. But he is certainly showing how good he was the entire regular season and now into the playoffs.
Yeah, he is playing absolutely phenomenal. I definitely foresee Drizzy getting promoted here in the near future. As we're getting into game number 3, don't forget to get your prediction in for game number 3. As we get it underway, we have Rye Guy and Mouse on the kickoff here. Blitz has possession of the ball as hostile takeover did win, end up getting possession, but right now no real pressure coming out from both teams. A quick pot shot coming out, but nothing really threatening. Mom Jeans is all the way back, has plenty of time and the boost. Blitz comes rushing in to try to force Mom Jeans to do anything on the ball. Demos Mouse on his way out. Tanini's going to be able to clear this, sends it downfield. Trying to get a 50, but unable to get it by Drizzy, and now Drizzy has possession of the ball.
Drizzy's going to take it up, try and look for a double tap. Mouse is able to save them, and it's been Mouse on the defensive end who's been able to make some miraculous saves, but they have to stop the shots before they come early enough. That one's over Drizzy's head. Tanini can't take control enough, and this one is going to awkwardly go into their own corner. Mouse has to be careful. He's able to do enough, and Tanini comes into the rescue. Drizzy tries to fake out Mouse, who has none of it. No nonsense. That could have been a goal if Tanini was able to fire it home, but luckily for hostile takeover, they finally get a bit of luck that they needed, or don't need, actually. Blitz is able to get a shooting opportunity. Drizzy is up for this one, but it's cleared away just in time.
Blitz also managed to bump the defender out of the net, but Drizzy was unable to get the touch that he needed. Tanini has possession of the ball and the boost. 50s it all the way to the corner. This just leaves it for Blitz. Rye Guy is demoed by Tanini, but Blitz has plenty of time on this ball. Gets a 50 with Mom Jeans. Mom Jeans ends up winning. Pops it over one. Has to get a pass to somebody, but unable to get control. Tanini and Mouse are both there. Mouse maybe should have left that for Tanini, but still manages to get this ball to the center as Blitz Gets a soft touch to try to clear this away.
Yeah, here's a good inside pass, but it's a double commit. The inside person maybe should have left that for the person who is lurking on the outside, but they weren't able to communicate that in time, and that's what it does when you're getting this much offense against you. You're not able to communicate effectively. It's pure panic on the side of Blacktips, who are able to clear it. A long shot is just off the mark by Momjeans, who tries to fire their own shot back on target and unable to do so.
Oh, good clear from Drizzy there, but Tanini's already back. Ryguy's gonna make a touch, passes it to the middle. Drizzy with the shot. It's gonna go off the post. Mouse and Tanini are both up. Mouse does manage to get the clear, but this is dangerous territory right now. Drizzy still has possession, gets it underneath, and puts one into the net. DrizzyJ putting his team on top.
I mean, Drizzy doesn't have a lot of boost, but he puts the fear into them. He fakes it around one and then gets the last man up in the air, I believe is Mouse, and able to slot it underneath the last defender. You don't need boost when you're this good. You can just put the fear into the other team, and a long clear is able to do enough. But Mouse, let's see what he can do. But again, nothing. They lose the ball, and Ryguy is right on it. They just need to be able to control it. They're getting harassed, and they don't have time. Here's a really good play, but again, Mouse is not able to get his car on the end of it.
Drizzy gets another booming clear here. Momjeans is able to collect it, but Drizzy just stays on top. Blitz with a shot, gets it underneath everybody. Blitz will put his team ahead with 2 goals now. And hostile takeover. It is just all them right now. This is their game to lose.
Yeah, I said in 6, but honestly, I don't know how you save this series. Like, this is just... They're completely getting attacked, and they can't compose themselves for a second. They need to be able to take a mental reset and a timeout somehow that they don't have, as Blitz is now getting some offense to go. Ryguy's shot, it's relentless. Everyone getting in on the action. Everyone has a goal in this game, and no one on Blacktips can believe what they're watching.
Blacktips need even just 1 goal to try to stabilize themselves right now, try to get back into this game, but the way that hostile takeover is playing, they are on fire. Everybody is firing on all cylinders. They're communicating well, passing the ball between each other. This is just good team Rocket League. A shot comes out from Momjeans, but Ryguy is able to easily deal with this. Drizzy's able to get the clear, unable to get the second touch, but Ryguy is able to follow up his teammate, passes it up to Drizzy, looking for another shot opportunity. He gets a touch, but Momjeans is going to be able to clear this away.
I mean, Drizzy is just going for clips at this point. A good clear here could be a goal. Momjeans able to get the redirect, comes off a defender, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Momjeans linking up off a pass from Tanini, and finally something goes Blacktips' way.
Blacktips needed that one. Maybe that'll help them settle their nerves a little bit. I mean, 55 seconds to go. You're now only down 2. There's Momjeans unable to get the touch. It was wide open. Blitz is going to have an easy time with this ball. Pops it over to Tanini. Has to just beat Mouse to the ball. Mouse is the only one back. There's Drizzy to put it in the back of the net. And I believe that'll be the dagger for game number 3.
Yeah, this is rough to watch for Blacktips. Just when you think they have a bit of momentum, Momjeans is not able to get that shot down because the net was pretty open, but not able to take the opportunity that they had. It was a tough one to settle, but one you have to, when you're down this much, have to get back in. Drizzy almost gets the redirect touch. He's trying to go off, not just for the season MVP, but the finals MVP as well. He is certainly wanted this championship and shown everyone, but look at Blitz, who has just done brilliantly in the midfield and on the defensive end. Pass.
Just leaves it to Ryguy there. Nini's able to get a clear.
And this one is going to hit, not the ceiling, but it won't matter in the end. Momjeans will ground it. And somehow, Blacktips have to come back from down 3-0.
believe I was lagging a little bit there, so I might have talked over you. I do apologize there, Taco. But wow, I'm at this point, I'm not sure what Blacktips need to do. I mean, they started out strong, game number 1, and so far this has just been all hostile takeover. I mean, like chat has been saying, I guess you could quite literally call this a hostile takeover because they have been playing lights out. Everybody connecting on the team, and I do think I see Rye Guy has left. Unsure if maybe there's a card change happening, or if maybe there's a potential sub happening for the last game just to get somebody in. Yeah, so Rini is going to be coming in. So Rye Guy is going to sit for this last game. Rini will be coming in. I mean, you never know. This could be the last game. This could not be. But the way Hostile Takeover are seeing this might as well be a 4-0 sweep.
I mean, honestly, I feel like this is crazy. When you have a team that's up so much and dominating so much, they're getting a sub in just so they can get some time. Like, that is insane. Blacktips have to somehow feel disrespected by that in a way, and use that to fuel them because they were flowing so well. This certainly is not a sub for performance reasons. Rini, who had, I believe, been one of their starters throughout the season, is coming in for Hostile Takeover. And we will see if that changes anything. Maybe Blacktips can get some momentum off this sub from Hostile Takeover. A little bit of disrespect maybe being shown, but at this rate, it will not matter unless Blacktips completely change everything. A great passing play, though, and somehow Rini comes in and makes a really good save there.
Oh, and Blitz, no! A great save coming out from Rini, gives it off to Blitz. Blitz just beats everybody. It goes into the back of the net. That is not how you want to start this game number 4. That has got to be rough.
Yeah, Rini comes in, immediate impact, and then Blitz sees everyone downfield and just says, I'll take this home. There's no third man right now. And does the rest. But Blitz is trying to look for passing plays, not able to do so. This could be a little bit awkward. Tanini's going to fake it for Mouse, who accidentally whiffs the ball. That one was definitely not meant to be a fake, unfortunately. But a huge scoring opportunity goes a-begging for Blacktips, and again, they've had their moments, but they haven't come often enough, and they haven't been clinical enough when they do get those opportunities. And in the finals, that can't happen if you want to come back from down 3-0.
Drizzy has possession, managing to get it all the way across field, but Tanini is there. Tanini also made a car switch, so we'll have to see if maybe that'll do anything for the team. Mouse 50s with Blitz, but Blitz wins that right to Drizzy. Drizzy's going to pop this up. Looking for a backboard double tap. Is he going to get it? No. Momdies is able to get the clear, but Blitz, once again, just sending it right back in, and Hostile Takeover are form the net. Rini trying to pass us to the middle, but has no teammate. Blitz is there for the shot. Oh, DrizzyJ and Blitz kind of come together. Blitz is able to save that. Oh my goodness. Pitches it off the top of a defender into the back of the net. I don't know what you do at this point.
They, at this point, are probably just watching the goals go into the back of their net. And at this point, this is why you can't go down 3-0, because that one was probably unlucky. Like, that was a crazy pinch into a clear shooting opportunity. Blitz almost steals it away from Mouse there. They got to be really careful. They're already down 2-0. As I was saying, you can't go down 3-0 because you're going to get some unlucky moments. It just happens. But you need the ability to be able to lose a game that's unlucky. Now they can't lose. They have to win 4 in a row, and that's nearly impossible when you got a team that's this in form, a good passing idea, but not the connection they need.
There we go.
Well, there we go.
Tanini's able to put the team on his back here. Manages to get DrizzyJ to come out of the net. Drops it just over the top of Blitz, who will put it into the net himself. So, I mean, there's one. Now you have to keep this momentum going. You have to get one more. Do not allow Hostile Takeover to continue this offensive onslaught that they have had, but this is not how you want to start. Mouse is unable to get a good enough clear. DrizzyJ is able to pop this up to Rinny. Rinny is unable to put a shot on target. Mouse will touch this, but doesn't go very far. Trying to get it off to a teammate. Finally, Tanini will relieve him. Sends this all the way downfield. Gets the boost. Gets the 50. Is anybody going to be there for the shot? MomJeans will put it off the post. Mouse will come rushing in, but has to try to get this around the entire defense as Hostile Takeover just setting up shop in net.
Yeah, a clear out. Blitz who's really showed up in these last 2 games, especially is going to have a shooting opportunity of his own. Gets shut down. Tanini fakes it out. MomJeans is up. Gets beat. Mouse should have space, though. If he goes quickly. He bangs it downfield. They overextended. MomJeans can't get on the end of it. And that was a huge chance that just doesn't go in. Tanini taps it. Oh, no. MomJeans taps it over the bar. Are you kidding me? How does that not go in? I mean, a ridiculous play that somehow just doesn't find its way into the net as Tanini is going to clear it off the back wall. This could be another chance. Mouse on the end. Drizzy able to make the save, and it just feels like they're getting chance after chance, but there's a brick wall in defense, and they just can't get by it. It might be too little too late, but there's still a minute left. Rennie's going to have a shooting opportunity shut down by MomJeans. Pass inside. Drizzy plays it to the corner and just cleared away.
MomJeans had to make a touch there, but unable to do so. Tanini is called into action. Wasn't able to get the mid boost there. Now you got Blitz and I believe Rinny there trying to get everybody out of the net. Drizzy's just kind of waiting. Tanini has no boost, is able to get it by the defender. Drizzy's going to send this all the way back. I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe just trying to waste some time as time is winding down for Blacktips. They have to get another goal here.
Look out! Here's the
As I say that!
MomJeans gets on the end of it, and MomJeans had been hitting the crossbar a ton on these opportunities. Not now, not in the clutch, and maybe they can spark a comeback.
Oh boy, they tie it up with 16 seconds to go. Blacktips are starting to feel themselves a little bit. Tanini, that's a great kickoff. Can they get it to the middle? No, Blitz is able to shut it down. Tanini does get a touch, but now Blitz has possession. Mouse gets a great 50. Is anybody going to be able to finish? No, Rinny will send this back downfield. MomJeans to the corner. It's going to hit. Are we going to see overtime? We do. Golden goal opportunity. If Hostile Takeover score here, they are the champions. Blacktips are going to try to prevent that and send us into a game number 5.
MomJeans, the hero to tie it up, now has to be the hero in overtime. Mouse is going to wait out Drizzy, who's trying to make magic happen out of nowhere. Blitz is going to look for a pass. Rinny's looking for the shot, and Drizzy will keep the ball in. Drizzy looking like to car control. MomJeans is able to get back and make the save.
Oh, that was very dangerous. Nobody was in net. Drizzy had his eyes wide open for that. A pass to Tanini. Tanini unable to make connection as Rinny will be able to make the stop. Ball gets set downfield by Drizzy. Drizzy to the middle, over to Blitz. Can Blitz put it on target? No, Tanini is able to get a touch. MomJeans gets a strong clear. Drizzy's the only one back. It's a pass to the middle. Mouse has to turn for this, is able to get it in time as the last one back. Tanini trying to maintain possession, but Blitz is going to be able to send this back downfield. And now, Hostile Takeover threatening again. Oh, there's a shot in front of the net. Oh, Tanini manages to rush back and manages to stall just in time. A great save again from Tanini by Rinny Boy's shot.
Yeah, that one was floated past the man on the front post. MomJeans gets a good clear. Drizzy's able to make the touch. Look out. You don't want to be beat by Drizzy. A dunk by Mouse. Tanini's up in the air. Tanini will clear it, but Blitz will have a touch. It's sent right to MomJeans. MomJeans takes control. Fakes under. Gets the 50, but Rinny is right there to collect it.
Rinny, a pass to the middle. There's Drizzy. They have to get a touch. Tanini is able to clear this ball away. It only goes as far as the midfield line. MomJeans has possession. Trying to pop it over one. Gets immediately dunked by Blitz, who will send it all the way back into the orange half. Drizzy unable to get the shot that he really wanted, so Mondees will take possession and the boost. Rennie immediately challenging and sends this ball all the way back into the opposite corner.
Blitzzzzz SHA is going to hit the crossbar. Drizzy for the dagger, and the championship delivers and gives Hostile Takeover a championship and Shellcourt a championship in their first year of rebranding.
Fantastic game by Hostile Takeover. Man, Blacktips, you had it right there towards the end. You had it in the palm of your hand. Unfortunately, Drizzy will take this away from you, and Hostile Takeover perform the 4-0 sweep. So for once, we have a really quick matchup in our playoffs. This doesn't normally happen, but both of us were wrong, at least for our match prediction. But I'll take the L. You predicted correctly, sir.
Yeah, I did think that they had the edge, but I didn't know they had that much of an edge. And shout out to Drizzy, who is certainly built for these moments. He had himself a series, scoring the series winner in overtime as well, preventing any hopes from Blacktips of a reverse sweep comeback, completely snatching it away from them at the end.
At this time, I believe we are going to have an interview. I don't see him sitting down there in the waiting room just yet, but I believe Drizzy is going to be coming in for our interview. In which case, we'll be passing that over to Boa as soon as we get the player available. But yeah, Hostile Takeover are your prospect champions, and they took it in dominating fashion. Unreal stuff coming out from them. And to pick an MVP, I mean, I think nothing else needs to be said. I want to say it has to go to Drizzy. Drizzy played out of his mind. As a matter of fact, Drizzy is now into the channel. I will now pass it over to Boa.
Hello, Drizzy. How are you doing?
What up? What up? Doing great, man. How are you?
Doing good. I mean, we really didn't have to bring you in here. I mean, your gameplay spoke for itself, but coming into this season, coming with this team, I mean, I saw y'all made a roster change, bringing in Blitz part of the way through it. How was that change for y'all?
That change was lights out. Obviously we were already first seed before the change. A lot of people told us we were making a bad decision. But yeah, I mean, I think it worked out well. We stayed first place after that and only continued winning more games and losing less. So I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, y'all just won the ship.
Heck yeah,
And-
man. Heck yeah.
With this being, I believe, your first season, correct?
Yes, this is my first season back. I was here back in season 2, 3, and 4. I was actually a GM back in season 3 and 4. Yeah, old name Top Scout, and here we are back.
I mean, I know it means a lot for you coming back and then just bringing home a chip for a new franchise that you joined. But is there anybody that you'd like to personally thank for this win?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to personally thank the entire team, Rennie Boy, Blitz, and Rye Guy. We all had a lights out performance. Obviously, there's a little bit of anxiety going into a finals match being on stream. Everybody kept their composure, got it together, and I mean, we cooked. I also want to give a special shout out to Ferris, my GM. When some things weren't going our way this season, he kind of talked to me and took my word for it and put the trust in us, and yeah, we gave the results.
That's amazing. Do any of the other casters have questions?
Oh,
Drizzy, what I
sorry.
see?
Oh, sorry. I forgot one shout out. I want to give actually 2 shout outs, really. I want to give a shout out to Baron Taco. He did our coaching and our replay reviews all season. He was amazing with that. And our last replay review was actually ran by Bean. Best replay review I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, if you guys need coaching, hit up Bean, bro.
Any other questions from y'all?
No. Oh, sorry.
I guess only one. Drizzy, let's say, despite your RPV, you stay in Prospect. Do you think you guys will be able to run it back next season?
Put me back in Prospect. You're going to see the same thing you saw this season. I'm going to be popping champagne at the end once again.
Bold words coming from you. I like that confidence. We're going to let you go ahead and go. Congratulations once again. Go celebrate with the team and your franchise.
Congrats, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Congrats.
Great job tonight.
All right. With that interview over, I believe we're going to be taking a small break now as we get set up for the Master Final. So go ahead and refill on your water, get some snacks, whatever you got to do, and we will see you back for the Master Final.